So of course, winning 4 of the last 5 games, what's been working overall for your group?
I think we're playing with a lot of intensity, playing for each other. Guys have been coming in line up, and everybody's been doing the job. So I think as a group too, we're feeling really confident. We're playing against some really quality teams, top teams in the league, and we're faring very well against them. So I think we want to keep that momentum going forward.
Even when you trail, down to nothing, for example, on Tuesday, it feels like you guys had a sense of confidence to come back. Just where does that come from, and how do you kind of collectively have that, belief to come back?
Yeah, it's just never getting too high, never getting too low. Doesn't matter what happens. We want to keep playing our game, keep things simple, and like you said, we've been down in games, but always find a way to come back. I think we have a lot of belief in this room that we can beat any team on any given night. So I think for us, obviously the start is key, but when it doesn't go your way, it's one of those things where we got to come back as a team and just rally back together.
I want to ask you about your line with Richie and Holmstrom, of course. What's been kind of clicking and gelling with you guys so far?
Yeah, I mean, Rich is obviously a really good skill centerman. Sees the ice very well, makes really good plays for a young guy. And Homer, solid 200-foot player, really reliable defensively, and offensively his instincts are great. And I think we complement each other well. It's been working so far. We've been clicking, so I think we want to continue on that path and get some more offense for sure.
Post-game, Waugh mentioned that even though Holmstrom snapped a 17-game goal drought, it doesn't feel like it's because of his offensive contributions and defensive side of the game, but how valuable is his skill set and how confident do you see him becoming?
Yeah, I think he's been playing very well. I think even though that drought was there, but I think he's just doing little things right, especially on the penalty kill, and defensively he's been doing great, and getting a lot of chances, especially these past 4 or 5 games. So I think we're pretty happy with our game, and the goals will come when you're playing the right way for sure.
Richie, of course, his rookie year. How is he getting more comfortable, not only offensively but defensively as well, and kind of fitting in with the guys in the team?
Yeah, he's learning every day. Every day is a good day to get better, and we're helping him out, obviously. And then a lot of it is just all him. He's got a lot of good skill. His IQ is really high, and he kind of figures things on his own. So he sees a lot of plays and tells us what he sees, and I like that he's communicating a lot too. So you could see him growing for sure each and every day in practice. You could see him having more and more confidence, so it's nice to see.
And finally, just facing the Ducks tonight, a team that, of course, maybe surprised some people leading their division, but just what challenges do you see?
Yeah, very well coached team. Obviously, they made a lot of adjustments over the summer, and they're a dangerous team. They've been having a great year. They got a lot of good young guys that have been buzzing since game 1. So we gotta make sure we stay out the box. Obviously, they can make a pay on the power play, and making sure that we're playing well and tight defensively, not giving them too much open space, because they'll hurt you.
Of course, winning 4 of your last 5 games. What's been clicking so well overall, and also beating some top teams in the league?
Yeah, I think we've been playing a really solid game together, like a team, and we haven't been perfect in every game, but we're backed each other up, and we've been able to dig down and to get the wins.
You talked about digging deep. I feel like this team, even when they're trailing, has the confidence and belief in themselves to come back, not only falling down 2-0 on Tuesday, but also late in the third giving up that goal and not getting down on yourself. Where does that confidence come from? It seems like a theme overall for this team this season.
Yeah, I think it just comes from being a very close team. I think we're all trusting each other in this room, that everyone is going to do their best. And just a very good team spirit.
And I want to ask you about your line with Richie and Duclair. What's been gelling among the 3 of you guys to lead to some defensive success and also offensive success?
I think just building chemistry for every game that goes by, and I think we've been doing a good job to sticking together in the D zone, and then also creating a lot offensively. I know we haven't really been on the score sheet a whole lot, but I think we haven't had a lot of opportunities to do it, and it was nice to get one.
I want to ask you about Kalen Ritchie's development development. I was talking to Anthony before, and he said that he points out a lot of things during the game and communicates. When you have that communication on a line, how does that helpful, and how does that translate to success in your game?
No, it helps a lot because you can talk over what you see out there, and you don't always see the same thing. So it's good to talk and to help each other and to just improve in different situations.
Of course, you're not on the same line with Peugeot anymore, but how great was it to see him get back to game action the other night?
No, it was a lot of fun. He's a big part of this group, and he's good in the D zone and massive in different types of draws as well in the face-off circle. So it was fun to see him. He spreads a lot of joy in here, and that was just fun to see him back.
And you both are top penalty killers, of course. The PK had a huge role on Tuesday night's win. When you look at the PK this season, what's led to not only the success but also the consistency if you compare it to last season?
I think we have a little different system this year that's really clicked, and I know we didn't have the best start this year to the PK, and I think it was good for us to just stick together and trust the process. And I think, when you have kind of the same guys out there every night, and it definitely helps. And then when you have like Pedro and Palmsy gone, you have guys like Heine and Casey stepping up and doing a good job as well.
When you mentioned not the strongest start to the PK beginning of the year, was that just the adjustment period when there is a new system?
Yeah, for sure. It takes a while to adapt to a new system, and I think we did a good job doing it.
What have you noticed about your ability to break the puck out this year? Maybe I know you don't like looking back, but it seems like you guys are more stronger in breaking the puck out this year and getting on the rush.
Yeah, I think our breakout is probably one part of our game that has improved a lot. But I think the fact that we play so well in a neutral zone, helps. Our coming back in the zone and it helps our structure to make it easy on our breakout. But again, our guys are doing a super nice job in that regard, and I think that's something that we have obviously improved.
When you're defending, it seems like your guys are more direct in terms of whether you're going to step or whether you're going to sit back. It's not getting caught in the middle. How important is that for goaltending and helping to allow them to see the puck, less screens by your own defenders?
We try to take away time and space in our zone. There's no doubt about that. We try to close as quick as possible, and we when we are giving a chance. Obviously our goaltending has been really good. Both goalies have been making those big saves for us, and which we call teamwork. And yes, if you're pressed, you might give some chances, but at the same time, you're gonna cut a lot of plays, and I think that's what our guys been doing so well.
When guys stand up for each other, like I'm thinking Duke last game steps
Yes.
up, right? Is that one of the first telltale signs for a coach that it is a cohesive unit? Like, if, for instance, the flip would be, like, have there been instances where you can tell a team's not going well because guys just aren't stepping up for each other?
Yeah, no, that's important, but it's more than just those situations. We talk about it. Before last game, what I really love about our group right now is we're never gonna play a perfect game. We're always, there's gonna be like mistakes, but where we are perfect is to recover those mistakes. How fast we have everybody's back, and that's also a good example of how having your teammates back. So what Anthony Duclair did, we certainly love that, and I think it's contagious for everyone. But we do that also 5-on-5 or even on a power play or a PK. When there's a mistake, we find a way to recover and do a good job to have our partners.
Go ahead. Talk about recovering with mistakes. Overall this season, what have you noticed about your team's mindset when trailing in games or allowing a goal late in the
We've
third
been
period?
bold. We've been bold since the start of the year. We show like swagger and presence. We talk about that. And even when Vegas tied the game, there was no panic. We were playing our game, and we were confident in ourselves, and we had that swagger, we had that presence, and that's what I like about our group right now.
Si vous me permettiez en français, comme ça mes collègues vont pas pouvoir prendre ta réponse puis l'utiliser. J'aurais quelque chose d'unique et intéressant pour mon émission, mais je voulais juste te demander pour les gens venant de l'Ouest, à quoi est-ce qu'on peut s'attendre de Mathieu Schaefer, puis il était électrisant à la télé, à quoi en personne est-ce qu'on peut s'attendre ce soir?
Well, je pense que depuis le début de la saison, il a joué avec beaucoup de constance, puis il est très régulier dans son jeu. Ce qui est impressionnant pour nous, c'est la façon dont il se comporte offensivement, mais aussi défensivement.
What do you see from Barzal and Pajot the other night, and what made you want to keep them together again?
I thought last year was a good experience, and we just want to repeat, and just felt like it was a good fit. Pager's a smart player and play well offensively and defensively, and I think that's very helpful for Barzy. I think on that line we have a mix of pretty much everything. We have Anders that goes to the net and have that net presence, and we have Barzy that could skate with that puck, and like I said, I love when Barzy's committed defensively like he's been doing for a while. I mean, bring that puck up and having Pager helping on face-off and on, so I feel like it's a pretty good mix.
What have you liked about Mitchell's game since he's been called up?
Steady, simple, and that's what I love. He's playing a simple game, and he's moving the puck, well, and brings that physicality, size. Then good for him. He takes advantage of the opportunity, and he's been playing really well.
What have you noticed about Scott Mayfield's ability to, obviously play with Matthew Schaefer this season, but also him and kind of make the rookies feel more comfortable in this league?
Well, he's like a big brother out there, helping everybody communicate, talks, and I think he brings a lot of confidence in whoever's playing with him, and they know what to expect from him, and if we get cut, they know that Mizi will be there for them, and so he's been doing a really nice job.